Hi, I'm Rob, and next up in my Faction 500 series, showing how I do all the factions in the Underworld on the hardest level at level 500 using the faction team. Right, let's take a look at the team for this. Gotta go with Kobold Knight, Kobold Magi, EMPERINAZAR times 2. The great thing about EMPERINAZAR is a bunch of things basically. Gives life to all allies, which really helps our team survive, and it summons a random kobold as standard, but then either gains an extra turn or summons another kobold, which is really good. Gives 2 life and magic to all allies when matching 4 or more gems. So with 2 of those, that becomes give 4 life and magic to all allies when matching 4 or more gems. This is completely relevant on the last stage, where otherwise it can be an absolute nightmare. On the last stage, you're going to concentrate on getting 4 matches and build up our team, our damage dealers, and they do plenty of damage to the enemy, eventually wiping them out. The trouble is with the last stage, the enemy has an EMPERINAZAR as well, and it also gives a lot of life and summons to the team. So yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but with these two, does damage to the first 2 enemies and stuns them. That's really handy for taking away like armor reduction from skulls and things like that, and then gains an extra turn or some extra armor. Kobold Magi destroys a column, does scatter damage, then either gains an extra turn or gains 12 magic. So we're going to use these to just soften up and weaken the enemy. We'll take skull hits when they're there as well. We'll apply stun because we don't want this thing getting that reduction from skulls by 30% all the time. Some of them have that as well on the other stages potentially. So just a case of using these top 2 troops for damage and looking out for 4 matches. Really important to get the life and magic buff to make things just that bit quicker. And obviously we'll summon in a troop whenever we lose somebody as well, but that's more relevant on the last stage more than anything. Shouldn't happen too much on the early ones. Just keep your EMPERINAZARs ready to cast just in case you need some emergency life or a emergency summon. Alright, let's jump in then. First battle. Mother's mouth. 3 times nice for this. As much power as we can get. Keep on getting 4 matches to buff up the power of our damage dealers. They're ready next round anyway, so we'll collect some mana for them. So the first troop stunned. Take away their traits. Reduce damage from skulls by 30% is no more for you. Getting full strength out of our skull wax now. Not much going on with our colours, but we'll always take 4 matches. Reapply the stun. And let's get some more mana for our top troop. Do some scatter damage while taking out a column at the same time. Good way of collecting some mana for your team. You can take out skulls and stone blocks if you want to at the same time, which is pretty cool. Always get the 4 matches. Pumping up your team's life and magic by 4 every time when matching 4 or more gems. Well, that wasn't too clever of you, was it, mate? Right, let's get rid of that top troop, he says. Right, let's get a bit of life going on. Pass them back to back. And continue. So it's not going to be the fastest thing in the world. A lot of these underworld things aren't. Excuse me. Might be some matter of patience, sticking with it, not getting reckless and trying to do things too quickly. And I play these quite fast because basically I don't want to make it a unnecessarily long video. But when you're doing these, especially if you're unfamiliar with the faction or the team, then yeah, totally take your time. No rush. Can literally be one bad move which can ruin the whole thing. And if you spent like an hour doing this or something, then yeah, you really don't want that. Keep on buffering up your life when you get the chance with EMPERINAZAR. Goes across the whole team. They try and keep that top troop healthy. And the second one. Got a chance of a 5-match purple. If I take it this way. Didn't happen, but you never know. Got to be in it to win it and all that malarkey. Nice 4-match there with the mana colour we use at the same time. Nice. More damage. Like, EMPERINAZAR is a really good cast as well when you don't really want to make a move. Like, I don't mind taking this, but if there is a move where, for example, it sets the enemy up for a skull hit, for example, and it's a pretty cool move. And the scatter damage actually gets stronger the less opponents, because that's now not spread out amongst the remaining, you know, more than one troop. That's now going to be magnified because it's going onto the same troop. So they've taken an almighty great wallop there. Let's get them charged up again. That'll be the first stage taken care of. Not great. Come on. You're going down and you know it. I'll do it. It's first stage. Fairly straightforward. Just make sure your excuse me, top troops stay in good condition. Ooh. Still attack from an enemy. Not the worst thing in the world, because we don't rely on skull hits for this. Does transform blue to purple though. Again, with that stun we can take away that bark skin. Night Hag either eliminates half an enemy's attack, or eliminates half an enemy's magic, or transforms an enemy into a giant toad. So we're going to want to stop her doing that. Very annoying if she does that to our EMPERINAZARs in particular. This drains mana, creates blue gems, which charges up Night Hag. She does true damage and inflicts frozen when doing skull damage. So we'll stick with 3 times Nosha for this. Not too many status effects on the other side to worry about. But yeah, Night Hag, you've got to be careful of her, because that transform an enemy into a giant toad. Absolutely do not want that happening. So it's a fairly dangerous room, this one. Got Fairy fired already, so we've got to be alert to that. Wow. Might as well get a bit of life then, being as though it's decided none of my colours are there. But we've got the extra turn. So it ended up doing it anyway. Enchantment, so we're ready next round. Right, and start doing damage to this old hag. Got to wing it a bit sometimes. Sometimes it'd be very hard to stop her from casting. So we have to hit her several times to take her out of it. But none of her colour are there, so we'll maybe destroy This stone block here give us a bit more freedom on the board. Trying to deny her blue and purple at the moment, basically. Let's cast my EMPERINAZAR. Oh, they got a dodge. Cheeky dodge. Just about to say, I'm just about to start getting into that hag. There's purple everywhere now for her. She's going to get charged. Oh, maybe not. Could take it away. Sometimes in these things you have to think about what the enemy's going to do and try and stop that. Don't mind a bit of true damage because we can get life back with our EMPERINAZAR, so I'm not actually too concerned about that. Alright, let's hope we do enough damage to that top troop to wipe it out. And we're well into the old hag now. Old hag. Some night hag. I think I've always called her old hag. How strange. Well, that's going to give us a 4 match. That's okay. I was just actually thinking then, going to give her a purple match no matter what, but not necessarily. She's going to get blue or purple now, so she is going to get going. She is going to get one cast. We've just got to hope that the game doesn't decide that she just happened to turn us into a giant toad. Don't be annoying. Whew. We survived the first one. Good. Should be able to get rid of her now before she casts again. Because that will happen. She will get you in the end. Yes. Be gone, foul hag. See, this is not as dangerous now. It does drain mana, which is annoying. It creates blue for literally no reason now apart from to feed our top troop. Nice double match there. Every time we're collecting these 4 matches, remember we're buffing up the attack strength of our top troops. That's increasing slowly but surely. This means it gives more life every single time we get those 4 matches. The next troop is nearly done. Not in any danger of damage. Oh, let's get this increase first. That's them gone. It's now compressed onto her when we cast this. She gets the whole shebang onto her. There you go. Take that, woman. Take that and party. That should be it. One of them. Wallop. One of them. On your way. Cool. Who is next? Yeah, got another Nyx. This one explodes a gem, submerges a random ally for every green gem destroyed, and gains life and armor. So no damage, but can be a little bit tricky to kill. Reduce damage from skulls by 50%. So that's where that stun really comes in handy again. We know about Nyx. She was just in the last room. So that's gonna create blue for the rest of the team. This does damage to an enemy, but a 50% chance to devour them if the enemy is submerged. Right. Got to make sure that no one... Yeah. Oh no, submerge a random ally. Right. So that's no good right now. So we don't have to worry about that. Yes, we can stay with this team with full Nisha. Get that stun going on. Make sure we knock them out a bit quicker. Ooh, there's a nasty little double whack for them there. Let's get some health back absolutely straight away. Yeah. Green, stop their top troop from taking it. Alright, let's get this stun going on. Get some red first while it's there. Some nice little extra skull bash. And another one. And another one. Yo. Gains a huge chunk of life back. And armor. So a lot of these battles in this are all about waiting for 4 matches to keep on getting this, what is actually 4 life and magic to all allies when matching 4 or more gems, until you do enough power to override what they keep gaining when they get the matches which work out good for them. Alright, he's up. He's up, Sunshine. Getting a little bit overexcited. Got a double lightning gem there, that even though it won't make any difference, it will still just take out a single line. Top to bottom. Do that, get a bit more damage on Matey Boy at the top. Our life's a little bit low on the top troop. Got to keep an eye on that. Could have had a full match blue there, but I want to get rid of that dude at the top. Annoying. That'll do. And I can't take that first, there's no real danger. But I don't need to either, so I don't need it. And that's going to explode that one anyway, and this one. So it's not going to leave them a 4 match where they could maybe benefit from that. Alright, let's get working on the rest of them. So many delves, as you'll find, and factions are all about just patience, playing the slow game, and basically staying with it. A lot of people get used to nice, quick, fast games. They've got their fast, mega fast killer teams that get things done really fast. You just cannot do that with a lot of these factions. Got to take your time. That was a weird move. think I was on the wrong thing then. Get some life for my top troop. Yeah, let's get some. Go on and you do that. I'll do that. That's right. Gave him the choice there. You hit me with the skull, I'll do something else. Just think about looking after my top troop at the moment. Make sure it's got plenty of life. Yeah, let's get this while it's there. Can now double cast my EMPERINAZARs. Make sure top troop's got plenty of life. Now doing 124 scatter damage. Now gone up to 129. Oh, these 4 matches really do help. They really make a difference. So it's gone up to 137 already, see? This is now 97 damage to the first 2 troops along with that stun effect. Let's grab that. It's gone. It's going to be a big wallop for you. It's going to be all onto you. A whole 140 of it. There you go. Oh, and a skull bash. Very nice. Now looking for red really to finish off. He does the most damage. 153 piled onto that one enemy. It's just 97. There's no longer 2 enemies. And done. Alright. Next one. This is a fun one. I remember this one. Oh my god. The trouble with this one is they do the same as us, so they can stun when they cast that. And again the same as this. Damage to an enemy boosted by skulls. So they're doing plenty of damage in their first 3 troops. The trouble is, the same thing that we've got is EMPERINAZAR. But theirs gives 200 life to all allies. Excuse me. And then has that summon chance as well. This is just a case of going through this, getting 4 matches until you do not enough damage to, when you summon one of your troops, to do enough damage to just finish them off. This stage, I can't remember if it was this one or not, but it might have been like a long one. I can't remember, but let's see what happens. But I remember doing this for ages once, I think, because the way they can keep on getting a summon themselves can be a real pain, and you have to avoid giving them 4 matches as well if you can, because they get the same 4 match bonus as you. So you wouldn't want to take yellow there, because you could give them a 4 match brown on the next go. See, we lost a troop already. We didn't come anywhere near to losing a troop at all on the first set of fights. So I'll make sure that we keep on having our EMPERINAZARs prepared. bring in those summons as quick as we can. That was quite nice. Got to do stun and a lot of damage. I think we need to bring in this straight away. Not too bad. Don't mind this one. Scatter damage does build up. Prefer the one that stuns though. Take away this reduced damage from skulls by 30%, but kind of is what it is. Trying to stop their EMPERINAZAR getting green and brown. Don't want that cast in and giving loads of life. Don't really want a skull hit either. But don't want to really give them red either. But our bottom troop is ready to have another summon. And it's not the best one. There are better ones than that, so we'll take the chance and give them a skull hit. It's just the benefit to keeping the troops there, it obviously, is that when you keep on getting the 4 matches with this, you keep on buffering up your troops. And if they keep on dying, you have to start again, which is can be a bit of a pain. Right, they're gone. Let's bring someone else back. Yeah, I don't like this one either. Damage to an enemy boosted by skulls, then either gain an extra turn or create 7 skulls. It's like, wow. Talk about not a lot of control. Not much in our favour now. Yeah, not a fan of this. Not a fan of that at all. Trying to think what I've done before. I don't know if I used to let that thing die or not, because just don't like its spell at all. I mean, you can obviously wing it and go for it, and if it does a lot of damage, then it can work. Just 7 skulls isn't a lot. Can obviously do the extra turn. What you find is the enemy eventually can only be defeated by keep on getting the 4 matches and then given enough life on these to make it so they are much more survivable. And then they last longer, and then the continuous 4 matches make them powerful enough to override what the enemy does. Yeah, I don't really need that right now. Right, let's start taking them out. Trouble is, it can take ages. But that is the way this delve is. Wonder how many heroes will watch this entire thing. It's going to be one of those long ones. Okay, not too bad. Don't mind doing that stun on the first enemies. Just taking away the ability to hit EMPERINAZAR hard by losing that top troop. Got to keep your EMPERINAZAR ready to cast. Some of that damage. I'm trying to think as I'm doing this if there was a way of really speeding this up, but I don't think there actually is. It's just literally... Oh, I think I might have missed a 4 match there. I did. There was a purple match down here I could have made, but made a 4 match up top. That sort of thing you need to take advantage of more. Don't try and play fast. I'm just trying to avoid a super long video. It's going to cost me a few moves here and there, I think. Going to take a skull hit. Lose a troop no matter what. It's okay, our EMPERINAZAR is nearly ready to cast. Let's make it so. Okay, we can target the bottom troop again with this one now, which is pretty cool. So don't mind that troop for this stage. No yellow and brown there though, so gotta look elsewhere for our mana colours. I mean, the 4 matches are just going to slowly put this damage up and up and up on the second troop. We will keep on losing the top troop now and again. It's just going to happen. Pretty close to getting rid of that top one. Oh, their EMPERINAZAR is nearly ready to go again. Ours is prepared with the summon. I mean, what'll happen is EMPERINAZAR is probably going to end up on 1,000 life at some point, but you can still chip away at its armor with this until that time comes. Alright, let's get rid of the top one. They are about to summon though next round. So in that case, I might make a different move. They're going to do a skull hit anyway, so it's kind of whatever. Nice little 4 match there. It's kind of all you're hoping for is look 4 matches. Buff up our scatter damage so it gets really strong. This will go backwards and forwards a lot. This one. If you can get rid of one of the troops, it makes the scatter damage stronger because it's spread out amongst 3 troops rather than 4. So still totally worth doing. But now we get our summon in place really quickly. Do not want to lose our second troop. Oops. Said oops. Wasn't my fault, nothing I could do about it. It just dropped down. Now we're being denied green, so we'll get this summon in place. Oh, I missed another 4 match. Concentrate. It's easy to daydream on these ones a bit because it's so long-winded. You go into a bit of a lull. Some nice damage on them, but seems since I cast that EMPERINAZAR. He comes back. There you go. See, these troops now got 1,000 life. So it's all about just basically getting 4 matches and 4 matches and 4 matches, building up this until it's strong enough to do something effective. All we want is 4 matches, basically. So what makes the world go round on this particular one? Got to pay attention not to miss any of the obvious ones. That's what I've done before. Alright, let's try and keep these going. So just looking for yellow then, or red, and I nearly missed that purple one again. Do pay attention. You've got to find a time to collect mana for your EMPERINAZARs in the middle. So I quite like this. This combination of having these two, with all that scatter damage, building up all the time. So I'm going to concentrate on trying to keep these two alive now. Not that you concentrate on trying to make people dead, of course, in your team. But there are some troops that just aren't as important. That's the thing with that skull one. You can often set the enemy up for a skull hit. I'm about to cast the EMPERINAZAR again, so I'll cast this now quick while the damage is split between just 3 troops. Self-charge, that was nice. I mean, we'll get their life back next round, but hey-ho. At least it feels like we're getting somewhere. Slowly, but surely. That's kind of what it's all about. A couple of nice extra turns. Can't knock it. Can't resist this. There you go, there's a summon. But it's not as bad, you see. It's only got like 83 attack. It's not as bad. I'll try and get mana for my second kobold, the one that does more damage. Let's cast this. Another 4 match. That's what we want. Keep buffing up that damage. In EMPERINAZAR will keep on still giving it back, but it's a case of just bearing with it. Just hanging in there. Doing 128. See, this is going up now. The second one, 177. That's really good. Can't resist this. Oh, could have done with a mana surge then. Would have been nice. Get the mana for my main killer. Get some yellow while it's there. Take away this green from their EMPERINAZAR. See, we were on like 800, 900 life minute ago, now on 400. It's like really easy and quick how it goes down sometimes. Don't really need this brown, but I don't want that EMPERINAZAR getting it. Oh no, that top trooper get it first. Don't mind that. Let's get a bit of life. Set him up for a skull hit wide, don't you? Yay! We got a random one. That was nice. Gonna get one back though. That's okay. We got a decent amount of life at the moment. I love these 4 matches. Just constantly buffing up the team till eventually you get the job done. Alright, going to cast this quick while I can. It's not going to make any difference though, because it will get full life back basically. So I may as well wait until it's cast. How much are they going to do? 225 scatter damage. But we got a lot of health, it's all good. It's another one of those ones which is kind of easy enough, but it's just a matter of patience. Staying in there. I'm not getting too reckless. Be nice if I take out that top troop before I cast this. Now let's go for it. Just gonna pick up this mana across this way as well, this lightning gem. Get the yellow while it's there. Don't like my top troops' health very much, it's a bit low. Let's give it a buff. See, 247 life we're getting now. It buffs it up really quickly. Alright. A bit excited. Get this for our main damage dealer, which is our second kobold. None of them are great, really. Right. Badges are heroic. If you've watched the whole video up until this point so far, without jumping forward, doesn't count if you just randomly found this part. Badges are heroic. And that means you are a hero. And I'll send you a hero emoji in the comment reply. Oof. Not much going on for our team again. Give me 4 matches. I love 4 matches. Sets up rather nicely. So I don't like that troop. That's why I don't like that troop when it gives you that when you get a summon. Not my favourite. Oh, no, can do quick damage if it gets that though. But as a player, you don't really want to chance it, I don't think. Do some more life for my troops. 583 sounds a lot, but it only takes, you know, some bad luck. A little bit of bad luck and you can be on the ropes, so to speak. Alright, at least we got that ready for casting. Don't care about the summons too much. They don't hit as hard as the main troops. I know EMPERINAZAR keeps going back to 1,000 life, but this is the way this delve works. Look after our top troop. Now on 209 scatter damage and 245. So it's all about just reaching a point where you wipe them suckers out before EMPERINAZAR gets a chance to send in some more summons. Don't care about that bit of damage if we happen to leave a skull hit down there, which we ended up didn't. Don't really need to do that. Just chuck in some damage. Little glance around for 4 matches. You could do 5 matches really, just in case the first 4 went wrong. You could go to strike them to light a fire or something, and then if the fire didn't get going properly, and then you could do some more matches. Or a lighter would actually make things a lot easier. Do you see? Right, so yeah, so these sort of delves can make you a bit mad while you're doing it, drive you a bit bonkers. Certainly feels that way sometimes. Right, just scatter damage, that's why I'm really unlucky. Should wipe out that troop up the top. But do I really want to do that? Because then the one down is doing a lot more damage. Right, let's get our second troop ready first. That's wise. And if we get rid of this first one, then we are doing a lot more damage to their troops, because this is compressed onto 2 troops. So we are getting there, but don't be surprised if you see EMPERINAZAR eventually go back up to 1,000. It can happen. It probably will. Until we do enough damage to not give him a chance to let that happen. Right, let's shut this in while we've got a chance. EMPERINAZAR was about to cast again. That was a nice self-charge though. Start going for it now, see if we can make stuff happen. Feels like it's getting there. And that's the thing with these delves. I actually personally really like them. I like the challenge. They're one of the things in the game which, when you do certain ones, is like a punch the air moment and yes, screw you, I did it kind of thing. Very, very satisfying when you get some of these done. I think I was actually more pleased when I done the last Underworld faction on the hardest level than I was when I got Zul'Goth. Because Zul'Goth is kind of inevitable in a game. You've got to get it. You can see yourself working towards it. You know when you get that last power orb of power, you're going to be there. Come on, we need a quick self-charge here, and we've got a chance of getting rid of... Oh no, EMPERINAZAR was going to self-charge. Or going to cast, sorry. It's okay. It's alright. We're just going slightly mad. But we get there eventually. That's good it. And another one. Be really nice if I could get rid of that top troop before I cast these again. Getting ever closer to getting rid of EMPERINAZAR, which is the key. If not the secret. I have the key and the secret. What am I talking about? I don't even know. Nothing to do on colours, so I might as well get some more life. Let's go for it. $74 life. Look, we had that EMPERINAZAR on. They're going to get a cast. But we're getting there. Because we're getting more powerful all the time. Nice handy 4-match. Feels like the first one for a while. He says, getting another one straight away. Thank you very much. Should play more often. But it wasn't technically a complaint, more an observation, I would suggest. Skull hit, or do I charge up my second troop? Oh, I think I charge up my second troop. It's getting exciting now. Feels like we're getting there. Do one of those cheeky self-charge things that it does sometimes. Oh, we got them both up. Oh, this is good. I'm going to leave them that skull hit even. I'm going to leave them that there because I want them to do that, if anything. Oh, killed it almost by accident. But I think this means we are pretty much going to be done. Or very close to it. EMPERINAZAR is down. That is the absolute key to this. 376 scatter damage. So close now. They got a little bit of spell reduction. Let's keep our top troop alive. Make sure they don't fall at the final hurdle. They've been through hell and back on this. $17 life on the last troop. Come on, you're not going to do anything. It's not happening for you, I'm telling you. Believe you me. I've never understood that saying, believe you me. What? How does that make any sense? Believe you me. What? Anyway, I digress. Be gone, foul spawn. So yeah, one of those long ones. Plain sailing till you get up to that last stage, and it's just all about just keep on getting 4 matches, keep on buffering up your top troops. Whatever it is, there's the video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful or helpful, be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. Catch you again next time. Bye for now.